City of Gainesville, Florida, Office of Mayor Harvey Ward, proclamation. Whereas, October 12, 1492, was the date that Christopher Columbus made landfall in the Caribbean, beginning a new era of European exploration of the New World. And whereas such exploration intersected with indigenous people that would historically alter their lives, and whereas efforts were made by indigenous delegates from around the world at the 1977 United Nations Conference in Geneva to resolve that the traditional point of reference for discovery of America would be one that also brings solidarity of indigenous people. And whereas Indigenous Peoples Day is now recognized on the second Monday of every October, it is an opportunity to further reflect upon the connection our city's story should have with indigenous people. And whereas the Gainesville area was originally inhabited by the Potano, politically and linguistically affiliated with the Timucua and other people of the Alachua tradition. And whereas the City of Gainesville honors the first inhabitants of this land and owes them gratitude and respect for generations of exemplary, regenerative ecological stewardship, from which we still locally benefit today. And whereas the City of Gainesville recognizes those of other indigenous descent who have migrated or relocated to make the City of Gainesville their new home. And whereas the City of Gainesville strongly encourages other public institutions, organizations, and businesses to recognize indigenous peoples' identities and contributions. And whereas the City of Gainesville firmly commits to continuing its efforts to promote the well-being and awareness of the local indigenous people as part of its top priority as a more equitable place to live. I now, therefore, Harvey L. Ward, Jr., by the authority vested in me as Mayor of the City of Gainesville, do hereby proclaim October 14th, 2024 as Indigenous Peoples Day in the City of Gainesville, and invite all our neighbors to join me in honoring America's first inhabitants and acknowledge those of indigenous heritage that today call Gainesville home. I encourage everyone to celebrate these indigenous communities and their cultures, which very much enhance the diversity of our great city. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the official seal of the City of Gainesville, Florida, this 7th day of October, 2024. Harvey Ward, Mayor.